Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first. Francisco Morales gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of you.
So here is Doc Ralphie. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team, it's just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out.
3, 3, 3. Out. Take your break. You're out. 3. He's out. You're out. He's out. He's dead.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Alec Mills claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jason Adam wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Joe Doc.
Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus Daniel on the card dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God figure. Tell Beelzebub that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs would be missing the when I'm gone. This is Bonaparte and he paired with Tucson, and they went on a world conquest. Tear you from me apart. Michael remained red, but still virtuous. Wait to make a pair that you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
They say that you don't love me, ay. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
player is presented with a unique opportunity.
I'll never let it be said this team is...
Time for baseball of the minor league variety.
First base. Three. You're out. Keep safe.
First for the victorious Indianapolis Indians.
Pick up the pace. I'm out to chase. Money in case. Clean up base. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Doing live, good at the show. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Doing live, good at the show. Pick up the pace. Step on the deck. Money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm out to chase. Money in case, clean up base. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Doing live. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Doing live, good at the show. Pick up the pace.
Two team ain't enough. Four-tie team is us. Man, I'm first, I'm second, I'm third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they ball gone, the alien beamed it up. Man, contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like Ben Way Wall, really feel fine. Worry about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's a green light, that's just my sign. This what a ring like, if you missed out, better press rewind. I'm just a hot like real, to do what I do takes skill.
Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase. Money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm out to chase. Money in case, clean up base.
Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace.
With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Que arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y a la estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar, los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran, saben que voy a picar.
Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's this world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers. I'm talking to my sources and my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Continuing our MLB draft.
A minor league manager checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch plan for the young man's development.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena, el gozo corre por mi vena, vamos a olvidarnos de la pena, esta fiesta nadie la frena, sin parar.
Rolling along with the podcast.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
The game's future stars are on display.
Take your base.
Digging in will be Doc Ralphie as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Runners back. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Alcantara stands at first with one out. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
And the runner back in standing. Runners on first with one down. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out. Stepping up is Doc Ralphie. Flew out last time
Designated
up.
hitter, Doc Ralphie.
Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 3 innings complete. The Biscuits lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, Ryan Bolt comes. Into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead.
Ball 4, take the base. He's out. 3, 4, take the base. He's safe. 3. He's out. Ball 4, take the base. 4, take the base.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs.
Here now is our final
Feels
line
good to
score.
dominate.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show.
Baseball purists certainly wouldn't love a game like this one with tons of offense, but you certainly can't complain about the lack of action. Pretty impressive showing from both of these teams up there swinging the bats.
10-6, the final score in this game. Montgomery put a 10 spot on the score. First.
It's actually happening.
A prospect receives a check-in from his agent, who wants to make sure his client's career is being launched in a way that suits the young man's goals and ambitions.
Welcome inside beautiful Oriole Park at Camp. So now here is Ryan Mountcastle. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Ryan.
And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball one. Lifted down the line in left. 67 degrees our game time temperature. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening. Here's the first pitch to him.
number 31.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A windup and the 0-1. Curveball locks him up, strike 3. So now into the box is JT Realmuto. Things off here.
It's actually happening.
A prospect receives a check-in from his agent, who wants to make sure his client's career is being launched in a way that suits the young man's goals and ambitions.
When I'm a great boss, running it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, trying to beat.
Welcome to MLB The Show, and this pre. Nothing is the final in this one. The Smokies came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Doc Ralphie earns his first win of the season. Kenny with the
Every time I light one up, don't you see them? I hop in my car. Don't you see them? I'm gonna hear something.
As we look at this young pitching prospect,
a player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. A manager admonishes his pitching staff for giving away too many free
Well, for a
bases.
minute, it really looked.
A nice day, I might roll to the store again and let y'all see the whip, get a whip, hit a switch, get a. Don't you see?
It's time for minor league baseball. And now, Brennan Lund. And we are set for baseball here
Leading
this
off
evening.
For Rocket City,
Now the first pitch.
the center fielder, Brennan Lund.
Young might try to make a play on it.
First pitch.
Three. Ball four. Take it back.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can post to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 tonight's final. The Smokies.
If a pitcher isn't finding the strike zone enough, he can be sure he'll hear about it from the coaching staff.
It's easy to forget sometimes.
Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way. On the show.
This will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Shuckers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Scott Sunich earns the win, his second.
He's run into some struggles early on at the...
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
When things aren't going well on...
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
4-2, the final score tonight. The Smokies took the lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa. I'ma need my sushi condo. Shooting star like a Cosmo. Make you move like a Mambo. Spank her hair like a bongo. Baby sit like Mondo. Girl sweet like a mango. Kiss it touch to the tango. Strum like a banjo. I need the sound in our sandos. Flow hot like a condo.
Well, it hasn't been all rose.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Tennessee Smokies and the Birmingham. The Smokies have won 5 games.
Boy, this was a wild, sloppy affair. A close finish, but a lot of errors on defense made this one pretty unpredictable. They'll take errors.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day.
He ran into some trouble.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
You gotta be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come.
Some of baseball's future stars will be on display as the show's coverage of the AA South is on the air. Tonight, the opener. The race for the division continues to heat up. Doc Ralphie will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one. Four wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Rocket City took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Andrew Wantz takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Adrian Almeida earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it. Vasquez.
Whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Ain't in the streets.
The grind of AA is.
When I had a job, back when they wouldn't build, now they bob. I still got paper tags on my car. Now I got Gophers.
The game's future stars are on display as
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
An agent needs to check in from time to time to make sure his client is happy with his situation. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client. Confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent
We hear all the
is
time
how well
from people
he can
around the
turn
game that
these possibilities into actualities. A pitcher is confronted with a less than stellar stat.
Was had no control, was breaking my oath, it was happening over and over again. That wasn't gold, so I had to take over.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show.
3. He's out.
So now to the plate, Alfredo Rodriguez.
Batting
Last
second.
night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4 for 5 effort.
3. He's dead.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots.
Finish in.
Perish the pain. I was impoverished those ties little while. Stared into open lane. Stared into long, long nights. Howling still. West of the eastern cold, carving the wind and dawn of your eyes, dust off your smile when you say us. You make me trust I will never keep you from an open door. I know, you know. That's how much I feel in everything you are. You know, I know. That's the day when we sat on the stone, watching the fish run under our feet and flow. And oh, from the rocks, scraping my knees and toe, and love with me roll slow from the sea. And you were waiting for me, waiting for me, waiting for me, waiting for me. You were waiting for me. It's just how much when you say us, you don't know just how much. You make me trust I will never keep you from an open door. I know, you know. That's how much I feel in everything you are. I know, I know. I will never keep you from an open door. I know, you know. I will never keep you from just who you are. I know. I know.
That's you with that big Benz, That's you that can't keep old, cause you keep handling the friends, You gotta go to court, You got service subpoena for child support, That was that nerve, You ain't even get a chance to say a word, You ready to bust you somebody? You ain't scared, huh? You know how to play it, huh? I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, huh? Stand in front you, huh? Straight up run you, huh? You know who got that fire, huh? You know how to use a triple beam, huh? It ain't hard as it seems, huh? You keep your body clean, huh? You got a lot of your bold jeans, huh? Some of your partners, huh? You don't really want to mess with them clowns, huh? You come up with them clowns, huh? You stuck with them clowns, huh? You a paper chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's something you a paper chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's suffering. You can't do nothing but love fresh, huh? You won't know what we gonna do next, huh? You bought our tape with your check, huh? You wearing a vest, huh? You trying to protect your chest, huh? You spent 70 on your bins, huh? That ain't sure that's for your friends, huh? You won't stop these heads from playing with you, huh? You won't run the block, huh? You won't be the last one with rocks, huh? You keep it, huh? You count the money at the end of the night, huh? You on a 3-day flight, huh? You full of that line. You ducking them people, huh? You the one face was on news last night, huh? You the one the dude out their shoes last night, huh? You don't come in the project when it's dark, huh? You claim you're a thug and you ain't got no heart, huh? You came in the Norway on New Year's Eve, huh? You got stuck in there and you couldn't leave, huh? It was hard for you to breathe, huh? You're a paper chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's something you a paper chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's suffering. You got a trespass and you got on the hard, huh? When you was looking at them, you don't know when to quit, huh? That's you with that shot call and click, huh? That's you with that ball and click, huh? That's you that's taking them hits, huh? Your girl don't know when to shut up her mouth, huh? You gon' one of her teeth out, huh? You done switch from Nikes to Reeboks, huh? You twinkle your goals every time you leave your house, huh? Don't make them tax checks out, huh? You about to flip that, huh? You about to go so you huh? You about to go treat your huh? You about to go put the on one of these, huh? When you broke, you drove, huh? When you paid, you got boo-boo places to go, huh? You on top, huh? You don't think you can be stopped, huh? You by the shop, huh? You riding in the Benz on 20-inch rims, huh? You're a paper chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's something, you a paper chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. To make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's suffering. How you loving that? Let's say you had a DJ and the people about to come. You better run for it, run for it, run. You in the Magnolia and them boys pulling you. You better run for it, run for it, run. Let's say you got them under the dope and nobody come. You better run for it, run for it, run. Let's say you in the yo and them people got them. You better run for it, run for it, run. 1998, don't that sound great? Another hookup. DJ really the man to get pressed on the track.
Welcome to MLB The Show. And Doc Ralphie gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of, yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success.
This is a pitching prospect whose start is
Some of baseball's future stars will be on display as the show's coverage of the AA South is on the air tonight. The race for the division continues. 11-2 is the way this ball game ends. Rocket City jumped ahead. Gets the
I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God. The God ordered is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the card dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming up.
we're really starting to see some hints of what he
This pitcher's winning ERA is not translating into wins. A team can't win without scoring runs. His coach offers a well-deserved acknowledgement. A manager checks in with his ball club.
We're seeing some really big things out of him lately. He's putting himself on the map as an exciting pitching prospect. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline has the lowdown on all the prospects.
It's time for minor league baseball.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Tennessee led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Doc allowing
money case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stop it on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, cut it a show. Like Dion on prime time, I'm zeroed in. Why burn down when I settle in? I break ground. Feel the bass when you not around.
Your
Doc
attention, please.
Ralphie is on, and
Now
he'll take over on the mound. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Southern Division All-Stars came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Anthony Bender. Dan, please.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida.
Following up on this young pitcher, we've talked.
A Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good. Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new
recently
city
got the
putting
call.
on a new uniform. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
We are getting closer day by
Time for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings. Now to the plate, here is Cole Peterson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Cubs, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Doc Ralphie gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Pedro Strop hammers down the save, his 26th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. This has been a special.
When you get to the AAA level, you know.
Minor League Baseball on the show for you. Doc Ralphie will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start, well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game.
A player is presented with a unique opportunity.
At the AAA level, a lot of your team.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air.
Three.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Bats wrote an important 8th victory.
With the season approaching its final stretch, the manager calls for heightened focus from his players.
Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline is with the
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of Minor League Baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Indianapolis Indians and the Iowa Cubs. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Pretty efficient game right there. Low scoring. 2-0 game, well played defense. In this one.
A fast-developing minor league pitcher is coached up on meeting the challenge of a postseason push. Pressure will increase as the season winds down and the race heats up.
This young player has been flying.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Time for baseball of the minor league. Jackson Kowar.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd.
This is a guy we've talked about before, and he's getting a
Minor League Baseball on the show for you now.
For the victory.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now when I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, yeah, that's him right there. That boy stay with the rim right there. Snap my low just like it's right.
His rise just keeps on going. He's
already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip. Blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, little.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air. And now here is Gabriel Massey.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
And tonight's comes to an end. Thinning and
Carlos, you played in AAA.
The game's future stars are on. Jackson Cole.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
4-0 the score tonight. Iowa.
Late in the season and holding a comfortable division lead, a young team is
Folks, there's
cautioned
been
not
plenty
to
of
let
guys
up.
who have had run.
Welcome to MLB The Show, and this present.
He's out.
Your attention, please.
So the next to bat will be G1 Bay. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Indianapolis Indians. Earn it.
Yeah. Travis, where the drums at? Don't you see them? Every time I light one up, don't you see them? I hop in my car.
Guys, you've heard me talk before.
KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up.
Minor League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Toledo Mud Hens and the Iowa Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. One-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Mud.
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards are my feeling so good. On the one-way trip back to West Hollywood, let's go.
Well, as prospects make their way up the minor.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Iowa Cubs and the Omaha Storm Chasers. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes.
3. He's there. He's there. He's there.
Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league. Striding in is Kyle Isbell.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Omaha Storm Chasers used a do it.
Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry. You're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let's jump up, come some fight, and go to the darkness. Working today, that smile will come one day.
Welcome to MLB The Show, and this Huascar Ynoa.
Three.
So now here is Riley Unruh. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Cubs jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Doc Ralphie gets a loss.
Whoa.